You know why I started affiliate marketing? After 32 years as a firefighter, you don't. Part 2. Sorry it took me some time, but I've been very busy at work with fires, etc. And I just came from church now, where we had a service for the departed. And I just remembered to do part 2. Part 1 was the physical section, and part 2 is the mental part. Now, the physical part, that breaks your body, but the mental part, it actually breaks your soul, which I made 60%, which is more needed. Every fire that we go to, we have to make split decisions. You don't have time to wait. Life and death is at hand. You make a decision in a split section, second, and that could determine life or death for somebody, even for you or your fellow men that you work with. So, in that respect, you have to live with that decision. If something did go wrong, let's say something did go wrong, but if it didn't and everything went well, you still question yourself, could you have done something better? It's in your mind. You go home, you think about it, you think you could have done this, you think you could have done that. And sometimes when people at work say, oh, we could have gone this way or that way, it does play in your mind, you know. So you have to think about that thing and put it out of your mind, or you have to learn from maybe a mistake you made or so forth. But in our line of work, no mistakes is accepted. That's why I say every second counts when you make a decision. Um, the hardest part of all that is kids. When kids get involved or hurt or maybe didn't make it, and you as a father have children, you go home and you hug your kids and tell them how much you love them and everything like that. But they don't know what you know or what you've seen. And you don't come home and tell everybody what happened at work, because it's not their burden to know about death and somebody that got hurt or so, etc. And as a parent, you do feel those kind of things for other people if something did happen. And it's not a nice feeling. And I've been there many, many times when things have happened. It's a terrible tragedy and a scene to look at. Like I say, you go home, you can't tell your mother, your wife, your parents, you can't tell them these things. So you have to keep it in. You go to work, you talk to your guys at work. We know how to talk to each other about it. But still, at the point you go home, talk to other people, uh, you tell them about something, maybe your friend, you told them about this and that, and they're like shocked. And like they can't believe it, and it's disgusting or gross or what you're seeing or something like that. And it's a shock to them. But for us, it's not a shock. It's why? It's because we mentally put it away in our back of our head, and we don't worry about it, and we just carry on with life. So death to us is normal. For other people, death is a horrible thing. When family members of mine have passed away, I didn't really feel much, because I'm hard to the part of people dying. And mentally, that stuff boils up in your head eventually, and it will break you, and it did. I got broken. Um, I had to go see a psychologist, and everything I saw over all the years, I eventually let it out. And now, obviously, I have to take a tablet, to help me cope with all these decisions I have to make, decisions I have to see, things I have to touch even. Um, People don't touch certain things, we have to touch it, pick it up, and move it around and so forth. So yeah, that's when I knew I had to find another way of maybe making some extra income if I want to retire early. I'm only 54 now. 55 is early retirement, but with the economy, with money, people can't just leave their jobs and go do something out of the blue, something. That's why I started affiliate marketing. That's why I'm promoting 2 products at the moment. One is a health product, but you can gain from that also by um, recruiting people, and obviously the $25 mentor which also helps teaching you how to do affiliate marketing. So that's why I started these two affiliate programs, so I can see how it will go until I'm 55 next year, to see if I can make an extra income or make an income of it. And I think that if there's other people out there that needs to make the same decision, they must decide. Do you want to join the program, see how it goes? Um, and don't get me wrong, I love firefighting. Firefighting is a calling to people. It's not, you just don't go there to be a firefighter. It's a calling. Once you started and you're in there, it's a life decision you make. And I'm not saying firefighting is like the main, like the hardest. There's other jobs also. There's policemen, law enforcement, people in the defense forces, etc. And I'm talking from my experience of 32 years of doing all this firefighting. So I started a way to, how can I say, to build a way out of being a firefighter. But like I said, I do love it. If I ever have to leave it, I will miss it. It's like a catch-22. You want to stay, but you want to go. You have friends there. You have a second family in the fire department, which you love. You go see them. They're your second home. I mean, 24 hours together. You talk to each other. You help each other. And like I say, you don't take this stuff home. Your family don't want to hear about the stuff that you're doing at work and stuff like that. You know? It's not like you're doing admin work and tell like, oh, this lady messed up and she put a plus instead of a minus or something like that. But yeah, so sorry for how I talk, and this is new to me to do all this talking on the screen and so etc. It is a bit long, so I'm gonna cut it now short and say, if you do feel like I do, and you feel like you're tired of trading your health for paychecks, tired of missing maybe family moments, things like that you had to do because you had to go to work, and then tired of feeling you're giving everything and getting nothing back. If you want to be your own boss on that, you want to start your own affiliate business, doing affiliating, comment freedom, and I will send you to my website. Thank you.